Something I see frequently as a lawyer in India is that there are Indian Americans who have elderly parents in India, and it's not an easy conversation to have with them to ask them to write a will and to register it because you guys will look self-interested. And I've made other videos about strategies to talk to them about writing a will. But in most cases, what happens is they either don't have a will at all because this conversation is hard, or even if they have a will, that will is basically unregistered, and that will is looking to also trying to transfer real estate to the kids. Now, in the first case where there is no will in place, then states across India differ in how they handle the situation. In Telangana, you need to obtain something called a legal certificate. I'll post a link somewhere here that you guys can check out if you don't have a will. Now, if you do have a will, or if your parents do have a will and they've passed away, but that will is not registered, even then that is not a good place to be in. Strictly speaking, legally, registration of a will is not mandatory, but it is going to be very difficult for you to find buyers for the property, or for because a buyer is going to come and say, how do I know that this will is genuine? How do I know that that there are not other family members who are involved, and you're just not telling me about it? And in that situation, you need to sit down with a lawyer to kind of understand what's the best way forward. So my advice to you is that if you have a will in India, strictly speaking, although registration of a will is not mandatory, it is highly advisable that you register the will. Have that difficult conversation with your parents, just so that the asset transfer, when it does happen, is smooth.